Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Oda series. You join us just after taking Kyoto here, and we are still at war with the Ishikaga. Yeah, Ashikaga. I don't know why I put an E in there, but yes. If you guys noticed some degradation of quality in the Sturgia in Rome Reborn series episodes on Wednesday and no, wait. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, whatever days those came out on. It was because it wasn't, I thought it was recording related, like because I just changed the quality settings, but it was actually because I had NVIDIA DLSS on in Bannerlord. So I have resolved the issue and we should be recording at a very, very good quality now. It should be a bit smoother and a bit less visual artifacts. So hopefully you guys can appreciate the step up in quality. I'm always trying to do bigger and better things for you guys. But yes, let's go ahead and roll into the episode here. Let me go ahead and thank the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Moon Cheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, and JT Morris. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's go assist in this siege over here. Looks like we got a point to allocate here. +1 to endurance or overburdened speed penalty. I'm going to say endurance because that can get us up to that that 225 riding skill there. And if we can hit that 225 riding skill, it will be a lot harder for prisoners to break out of our party. All right, we join the siege here. I'm going to go ahead and drop a quick save here. We'll save it as Musashi, yeah. I have multiple game saves for stuff, just in case. In case we have any corruptions or issues like that. But I am so very, very glad to be back in the world of Shokuho with you guys. Could not ask for a better audience to be watching this and enjoying this with me. All right. They want us to join the siege here. We're going to attack. I do apologize for any coughing or anything like that. I talk all day long at my job, and then I get on here and talk all day long. So yes, it is a bit rough on the throat. But you guys should be noticing some quality improvements here when it comes to riding around on the horse. I did limit the FPS in the game to 60, so maybe the frame rate doesn't look as smooth as it possibly could, but everything else should be looking pretty goddamn good. All right, let's get a nice view of this castle here. Looks like it is 1 gate, 2 gates, and 3 gates. Look at that, man. The you know what my favorite part about this mod is with the sieges? The sieges actually work. It's not like Realm of Thrones or Eagle Rising or the Vanilla Plus series where the sieges just don't work. They don't use like vanilla ladders or vanilla pathing through the towns. So everything just works, you know. In the words of Todd Howard, our great Lord and Savior, also ruiner of Bethesda games, but in the words of Todd Howard, it just works. You know, 16 times the detail. That's what I'm going to say every time I up the recording quality for you guys. I'm just going to say it has 16 times the detail just to be a fucking troll. Let's go ahead and dismount here and we'll get Mr. Musashi involved in the fighting here. We're going to bring the ladders up. We're going to help our samurai to do so here. And then we'll wait for a couple. I thought that was a guy, but it's just my horse with a mask. And we'll wait for the men to head up the ladders here, and then we'll go ahead and join them after the first couple make their way up. All right, I think now it would be about the time to join in here. I really hope you guys are enjoying it, the new upload schedule. I put a lot of work into that. There we go, taking down one there. Ooh, a little jump stab action for you guys there. We're going to be carving through these guys here. Ooh, let's get the Nagimaki out here. Let's go for a big old swing in here. Okay, they blocked it. Try another one. I love my Nagimaki, man. As soon as you land a hit, though, this thing is just absolutely devastating. You can see here I can slash through multiple people at once, no problems at all, thanks to the Shokuho additional mods that they have implemented just as a part of the base mod. It's really, really nice. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut these guys off from behind here. Looks like they are making pretty good progress over there. Looks like our guys are already hacking away at the gate up here. All right, we want to be careful here, though. Do not want to get fucked up here. All right, let's pull the Naginata out here. Come in here and get some stabs with these guys. This thing swings a whole lot faster than the Nagimaki. Of course, it has a much smaller blade surface, but it is sometimes more effective. Let's go first person for a little bit of combat here. Oh, that's a friendly. That's also a friendly. That guy's not, though. All right, there we go. And we have broken through the gate here. We are, I've only suffered 3 losses in my party. That's actually really nice. Here's some enemies right here to take care of. Some stubborn archers not wanting to fall back. It seems like they leave some troops behind so that they don't get just completely overrun right away. Come on, Musashi, jump there. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh, fuck. All right, I'm probably gonna get knocked out here. Yep, there he goes. Let's see, who do we want to take control of here? Jared we could take control of. Moon Cheese. Let's take control of Moon Cheese. We have not played as Moon Cheese yet. He is a an archer here. He's got about 24 arrows left here, so we'll see what we can get up to with him. But in the meantime, just enjoy the lovely scenery of this game, man. I did turn down the particle effects and some other things like that. What is that noise? Oh my god, it's just my men running up the hill. Good god. Look at the little lanterns. Just these nice little touches that they add to this map, man. It's just absolutely stunning. I have nothing but good things to say about this mod, and that is like unusual for me. I'm usually a very harsh critic. I'm very picky about every single feature in our mod, but like I just cannot complain with this one. They have just knocked it out of the park. And I'm not sure if we're gonna do a full-on conquest of the entire map, because I have some ideas. I'm gonna do a so I'm kind of doing a traditional series here. Like this opening series is somewhat traditional, but I want to do a full traditional series. No guns at all, no gun troops, no nothing like that. All right, let's get some shots in here with Jared. Let's see. Okay, his bow shoots pretty far. We might need to get him a better bow. Let's try to find him one, maybe. There we go. That was pretty good there. Try that there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, just by his head there. Oh, taking shots there, boys. Oh, gotta be careful here. Gotta watch out. Oh, just short. Ouch. These guys are fucking me up, man. Good lord. Oh, come on, Jared. Or, Moon Cheese. Not Jared, Moon Cheese. Come on, Moon Cheese. Hit a shot, baby. I'm shooting in the exact same spot. Okay, a little higher. Seems like every time I raise it up, it just goes over his head. Ah, come on. Trying to get you some bow skill here, buddy. All right, let's get a little bit closer. Discretion is the better part of valor, as they always say. Still too low there. Hold right there. Come on. Hit a shot here. There we go, Ghost. There you go. You finally fucking got one. Took 20 minutes. Still too low there. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is one of the nice things about RTS camera is it does allow you to actually level up your companions yourself, because you can actually play as your companions after you go down, of course. He's gonna take out another one there, and we'll move him into close range combat here with his Wazakashashi. It's a pretty sword there. I apologize about the coughing, but welcome to the coughing club if you guys are not aware. For some reason, a very small select few people in my community love it when I cough into the microphone at full volume. So yeah, welcome in if you guys like that kind of thing. Ooh, look at that Jinbori there. Looks very, very nice. Oh, siege over. So we lost 6 men. We only had 1 upgrade, and that's going to be, yeah, just me, but that's okay. We have a fairly elite army, so it is, sometimes it's a bit hard for us to get some upgrades. That is just fine with me, man. Just fine with me indeed. We will, let's sort by tier to take these prisoners. We can take 3 there. I'd probably get rid of, let's see. Kinai, Katana Samurai. And then, Kanto Mounted Scout we'll get rid of. We'll take a Kinai Odachi Samurai. There we go. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, no, we did get some upgrades. Very good. Tokai Hatamoto's. These guys are really, really good gun troops, but I'm actually thinking of making them into Yumi and Yari because look at those stats, man. They have a renowned Yari there, and then they have a noble bow here. Like, it's pretty fucking good. So let's make 5 of those guys. 5 of those guys into bow troops. That will be really, really useful for the army as a whole. Ooh, okay. Some pretty good stuff. Not better than what we have, but it is pretty decent. I do know there is some better armors out there for us, for sure. And it looks like we helped our allies expand out there. There is a few lords running around, though. Let's go try to catch one of these guys in open combat. And we, of course, are winning the war because we took Kyoto away from them, and now we just took this castle away from them as well. Where else do they have territory? All the way up here, man. There's, like, nothing right here. I feel like there should be something here. Maybe they'll populate it in some later updates, or maybe there just was nothing there because of the mountainous terrain. It looks pretty mountainous, so that could be a reason for sure. All right, what are we at for party size? Okay, we are missing like a whole 100 troops, so we definitely need to replenish before we go to do anything else. That is for sure. Okay, we got a polearm skill. Mounted or 70% polearm damage to mounts. Or 30%, sorry. I guess we'll go for that one because the more damage we can stack while mounted, the better that Nagi Maki is going to be. Oh, this was for... Oh, no. That was for me. We'll go and grab Jared, or sorry, Mooncheese, the fatherless here. That perk right there. And then let's go into Kyoto, and I guess we'll do a little bit of a little itty-bitty bit of management. And then we will move on to bigger and better things. Some more Jin Samurai there. Very nice. What do those guys turn into again? Because these guys are either they're Kanai. Okay. Let's see here. Kanai. And then Jin Samurai. Looks like they don't have any like very, very elite troops, which is kind of weird. Skilled Yari. Then they got the bow unit, the Teppo, and then the mounted bow unit, and then I guess it's just an overall good troop tree. I don't know. It's not the best troop tree. I think the Tokugawa knocked that one out of the park there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think the Tokugawa probably have the advantage on that one. I mean, I guess they have the heavy infantry, the veteran Yari, and the skilled katana. I guess they have a really good spread of troops here. But yes, let's go into Kyoto and check out what they have to buy. Do a little bit of shopping for myself, maybe. I really need to hit that 225 riding skill, and we can do that just by partaking in open field battles. That'll be the best way to go about it. All right, let's see what they got going on in here. It's like standard stuff. Yeah, this helmet, I don't know how I got this, where I got that helmet from, but it's really, really good. Serving me very, very well indeed. See if they have some better body armor here for us. And it doesn't look like they do. So there is like not just even technically, but I have seen in Shadow Fighter Pro's videos, Joe, who's a friend of the channel, he has found some better body armor than this, but I like this body armor. I think I also had some better body armor than that, but it didn't look that good, you know. Let's see here. Should we get something to match the Let's take a look at this right here. I mean, we have plenty of money to blow. I mean, I think I had this one on before. Yeah, I did have that one on before. Yeah, and then I swapped it out because I was like, this one looks better, but I don't think it does now. I think the yellow look with the red looks amazing. So we're gonna go for that, and then we'll sell those two things there. And they have 66k because I just obviously picked up a very expensive body armor. So I'm gonna go ahead and offload some of this junk here. Alrighty, let's continue to do that there. Very, very quickly burning through their supply of money there. All right, and we need to go to horses and check all these bad boys so we don't... yeah, we're getting a herding penalty. Of course we are. That is the only thing that I've noticed in this mod is the herding penalty is like really, really bad for some reason with your AI lords. If you don't if you don't take them to a town that has money so that they can offload their stuff, you end up running into really, really, really bad herding issues. We'll sell the rest of that stuff and we will pick up... We have a lean Nanbu here. Let's see if they have any better horses for us. I think this is the fastest horse that I've seen though so far. We gotta check out the armor here. I hope they have a yellow version of this. I hope they really have a blue and a green version though too. That would be very, very awesome indeed. We'll check out the weapons really quick. For a katana, yeah, 95 cut on my Nodachi is absolutely insane, man. Whoever thought that was a good idea was a lunatic, but I'm glad they did because that's fucking sick. All right, I guess we'll just sort by the most valuable item. And we'll take something that costs roughly 20k. That's 26k. That's close enough. All right, perfect. And then we will go ahead and do a little bit of town management, and then we'll move on up towards the north here. We do need to hit up some of these. Okay, yeah, it's none of these projects are going right now. The Oda Hisa, our wife, is coming here. We have a, technically speaking, we have a Oda family member on the throne now. Or clan member, at least. We're gonna go Noe Theater, and then we are going to go Militia Grounds is already built up, so I guess we go Dojo, Garrison Barracks, and then we can go Aqueducts and Workshops. Why not? By the way, to everyone who keeps telling me to build workshops, they are not as impactful as you think. Let me show you something. The loyalty here, so the loyalty is really what affects the build. Okay, it's the loyalty. It's not really the workshops, guys. Come on now. I do have some idea of what I'm doing. I do appreciate the help though. Yes, I know workshops obviously they obviously do a lot for sure. Don't get me wrong. They definitely do a pretty good job at boosting it without having to raise any of the other stats. All right, we definitely need to go let's see here. Okay, if we head all the way back to Ozaki, that is going to take forever, man. Let's go check out the parties really quick here. We'll see what we have these boys all limited to. Kyoto. Okay, we need to limit that to like 1,000 then, I guess. Yeah, we'll limit it to 1,000 because all these other castles are at 800. And they are starting to approach their limit, but Not that rapidly, so we should be fine. Yeah, I guess we need to head down to Ozaki here because we are like very, very low on troop numbers. I'm just worried if they go to siege Kyoto while I am down there that we may run into a few problems. It should be fine though. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. And we'll stop off at some of these towns along the way in order to let my my lovely companions here and party leaders restock their troops as well. Some of them are quite low on troops. It costs basically nothing to maintain this army, by the way. I mean, like, look at this. It's 8, and we're making... Okay, we're only making 1, but you get... Besides the point. Holy fucking manhunters. Okay. That might be actually worth fighting. Just because of how many there are, they're gonna have some really, really good loot. Yeah, let's go for a fight on these guys. This may be a mistake just because of, we're gonna lose some troops for sure, and I definitely want to keep the cavalry out of this one. And, maybe the elite infantry as well. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. I'm worried about nothing. Well, I am worried about something. It's those fucking guns, man. Those things are scary. Yeah, like, how many times have I been sniped by those guns now at this point? Like, at least, like, 10. Has to be. All right, we'll put the horses back here, though. We have 423 infantry here. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to chuck these boys in loose formation. And we're going to just, like, tell those guys to charge. And I'll put these boys in loose formation as well. All right. F1, F3. For those boys, at least. And we will go in with our Nagimaki in order to... We'll wait till the infantry engages them, I think, before we end up going in. What are these fucking guys doing? Bajosu. Is this my bodyguard? Hell, what? Oh, those guys are not with me. Okay, that's another party. We're gonna come in here for a slash. All right, that was not exactly what I would call ideal, and we're doing pretty good in here, though. Oh yeah, we're stomping these guys, no problem at all. There we go. But I definitely want to get a very traditional samurai playthrough going in, because this series is the it's what I would call the intro series of the mod. You know, it's like the Realm of Thrones mod. You play the North, or you play the fucking you play the Lannisters. You know, that's what you do. But like for a second series, you know, maybe you play Gun Samurai, and then a third series, maybe you play full traditional, no modern weapons or equipment. You know, and nothing like that. And especially as they go to add in more of that kind of stuff, because they're definitely gonna keep adding items and a whole bunch of other stuff like that. From at least from what I understand, we could have literally limitless playthroughs on this mod, because this mod just doesn't get old as quickly as like Eagle Rising does, or Realm of Thrones, or Europe, especially Europe 1100. I'm not trying to shit talk mods here. But the amount of content here, it just blows everybody else out of the water. It's not even close. All right, we got that perk point finally that allows us to hang on to enemy combatants a little bit better there. Yeah, let's go all the way down to Ozaki, and we'll see if we can recruit some more people down there. There's a hideout there. I'm not gonna clear that out, but it'll be okay. They'll be fine. Someone else will do it. Double relationship gain. I never buy from villages. That's the problem. Like, that's a very, like, See, and you'll notice that's a super early or not an early perk. Where was that perk? Oh yeah, no, it's in trade. Yeah, see, it's like the third perk in trade. So like that would be really, really useful at the start of a playthrough. But when you're already you know, 15, 20 episodes in, something like that, you're not gonna use something like that. It's just not gonna happen as much as it would as it won't be as impactful, of course, as well. I really need to up the relationship with these guys. So if there is a there's mountain bandits there, I really don't like fighting those guys. But if there is a hideout over here, that would be really useful for us to take out. Yes, there is a hideout there. And my companions always need some perks. I know I need to make my way back up there and actually fight this war, but let's go ahead and clear out this hideout really quick. We got plenty of time in this episode to go up there and fight those guys. They're really, really weak anyways. I mean, let me look and see. Yeah, 477 strength. Yeah, those guys are a joke. I always forget that clear selection button is there. Let's go for you. And then I was going to bring in... Damn it, I forgot. You can only bring in people who are in your party. Slightly unfortunate there. Let's see. I guess we'll bring Jin Samurai in. And then... Who else needs some upgrades? Let's see. I guess we'll bring in those guys. I don't think they need upgrades, but still it's something, you know. I really want to do, so like I said, I really want to do the traditional playthrough style, and then I want to do another one where I play as like a ninja. And by the way, no one's allowed to steal this idea, but someone gave me the idea of playing as Hattori Hanzo, and I'm going to do that 100%. There's that 95 cut right there, boys. Uh-oh. Is that a crash? It may be a crash. See, this is why I don't like going after the hideouts too much. We're going to attempt to continue here. We'll see what happens, though. It may just may crash again. I'm going to click the retreat button, and we'll see if that fixes... Oh. That might be a crash. Yeah, I might have to see you guys back in just a second here. I'll attempt to continue one more time, but that may just be a... Yeah, that's a hard crash. Okay, I'll see you guys back in just a second. Sorry about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Crashes in this mod are infrequent. If you are not playing with any other mods, you will have almost no crashes from what I've experienced, at least. But once you start adding mods like the RTS camera mod, and we're actually going to make a little bit of a different decision here and just decide to go after these guys now, because after thinking about it while reloading, these guys are very weak, and I'd like to finish them off now in this episode. Get that all done. They have 3 castles over here that are up for grabs. Let's go ahead and try to take at least one, hopefully 2 or 3 though. That would be most ideal. And we can stop off at towns along the way. You know, I say that, and there's not really that many villages or towns over here, so we'll go ahead and stock up over here. And let's actually go to this one first, and then we'll hit all 3 of these boys. All right, perfect. And do I want to take these what's up with the okay, those guys upgraded into that. Yeah, I don't really want to take those guys. I don't want to taint my party with their the other cultures. We'll get everybody back up to full strength here though. See what they got here. I'll take the Jin Samurai. Of course I'm always going to take the Jin Samurai. They're so good. You can't not take them, you know. All right, yep, Jared's upgrade again there. Yeah, that one. Looks like we have some upgrades here, maybe. Yep, got a few upgrades. We'll go Kanai, Katana, Samurai, and then we'll take this Cav and a skilled Yari. Why not? Perfecto. And of course, I always recommend setting your setting your autosave to like 3 or 5 minutes. I think mine's on every 5 minutes. So yeah, I would recommend you do the same as well. Oh, it looks like someone's actually sieging this castle over here. We're not at war with those guys, so I don't think I can actually help them out. We have no affiliation with either one of these clans, I believe, so I think it'd be a bad idea for me to get involved in that. We'll go ahead and make our way up to here to this first castle. It is on this side of the river here, so should be pretty easy for us to take on as well. And we have some guys still recovering from Fujitaka. Can we catch that guy? Probably not, I would say. Yeah, he's too fast. All right, let's go ahead and siege the castle. Somebody escaped. Damn it. All right, we'll go ahead and how many defenders? 243. Yeah, we can take that. Easily take that. And then we're gonna do braziers. By the way, I while testing the recording quality settings, I was on the Shimazu Gun Samurai playthrough, just fucking around with on an old save, and the what is it called, the Ozutsu? Yes, the Ozutsu. Someone recommended that I try that, and I did, and good god, they are quite effective when it is equipped on an infantry troop, I will tell you that. Yeah, they don't fuck around, and I'm definitely gonna be getting those in some of the Gun Samurai episodes to come. All right, let's go ahead and lead an assault. Yeah, why not? Let's just lead an assault now. I always like to do the the braziers because the fire arrows look so sick, man. It's just cool all around. Like, you can't go wrong, you know? Like, flaming arrows, like, come on now. Looks like an interesting setup for a siege here. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at this castle here. Wow, this is a beautiful map, man. This looks a bit similar to Kyoto, just on a much smaller scale, of course. Oh, and we did not I may have flubbered this one. Look at how long those ladders are. Good god. Could you imagine spanning a gap that long with a ladder? Like, holy shit. How the fuck? Dude, these guys got like infinite strength over here. But yeah, I did forget to build a siege ram there, but look at the beautiful fire arrows going in here. Look at that, though. They basically have no defenders on the first tier, though. It looks like they're bringing some down here. We'll go ahead and hop in. Maybe, I don't know. Do we want to go up there? Do we want to go down here? I think we'll go down here, and we'll go jump in to this fight here. All right, let's get involved here, boys. I need them to go up the ladders here. Is it this one? That one. There we go. Tell these guys to charge. There we go. That usually gets them moving up the ladders. I'm trying to get up this ladder here. Come on now. Let me on the ladder, boy. All right, I'm gonna have to wait. We'll go into F10 view and we'll watch them as they go ahead and engage in some fighting over here. I hope you guys can appreciate the step up in visual quality that I have made. I feel like it's an improvement, especially when it comes to like visual artifacts. I think the most noticeable series it will impact is the Rome mod, because the battle scenes in that are they're a lot brighter and more like bland looking. So some of the colors tend to blend together just a little bit. All right, come on, guys. Figure it out. Get up that ladder, please. Okay, now I tell them to charge. Looks like he may have figured out. There he goes. Perfect. See, a little bit of debugging there. Oh, my cav came up here. Wonder how they got up there. Oh, okay. I'm apparently in a fight here. Oh, now I'm knocked out. Okay. Let's go take Moonshees out for a spin here. We'll get him in a position maybe where he can do some firing of his own. Let's tell those guys to go back and then recharge them again. They should go up those ladders. Should go up that second ladder over there as well. Yeah, looks like some of them are making their way over there. We only have 6 arrows left. Wow. We are massacring these guys, though. It's not even close. That's what we love to see. Yeah, I have a few other ideas as well. I'm going to, I think the 3 series ideas that I have right now is like a Hattori Hanzo ninja playthrough, and then a traditionalist samurai playthrough, and then maybe like a Takeda cavalry playthrough. I think that would be kind of cool. All right, we are in the walls here, and as I always like to say on stream, we are about to do some urban archery. Look at all these weapons and bodies here. We have absolutely massacred these guys. Let's go ahead and... All right, we're telling these guys to charge. I'm gonna tell these guys to charge as well. There we go. That should bring up all the infantry here. Need to do some bobbing and weaving here, though. You can hear those arrows landing behind me. I could probably snipe that guy. Let's see here. There we go. Got one hit in there. I kind of miss the whistling arrow guys from the start of the series. I think we should maybe get some more of those guys. He fucking moved. God damn it. Stand still. Take your pain. There we go. Ouchies. Headshot. We're spreading the love. Spreading the love. 1 arrow at a time here. There we go. All right, he's all out of arrows, so we're going to have to go in with our little tiny sword here. It may be small, but it's not the size that matters. All right, let's go ahead and get some stabs in here. I was trying to go for a head stab there. There we go. Looks like they're actually falling back to inside the inside these little buildings here. That's kind of cool. All right, and the last one remaining is right there. Okay, maybe not the last one remaining, but this map is absolutely gorgeous, man. I wish you could put guys up in the castle, but I feel like that would be, 1, a little bit OP, and 2, it would probably take a ton of work to do. Got a couple upgrades there. 30 renown, 31 influence, 12.7 morale, and 50% of the loot there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. All right, we can have quite a few more prisoners now. We definitely need to spend some time upgrading our army and rebuilding it, because we have lost quite a few of them. Quite a few of these troops here. Oh, I thought I was going to get a new piece of armor, man. Dang it. All right, well, we'll take that loot anyways. And, of course, we're going to go ahead and show mercy, and then we'll take this fief as our own here. No need to rebuild cultures in this mod, or rebuild castles or towns to fix the culture problems. They just don't generally have any culture problems. You can see the loyalties going down because obviously we just took the town. Let's see here. We need a militia grounds, and we need a they have a no-way theater already upgraded to level 3. The loyalty drift will fix itself here very soon. Let's do tax collector, that, and then small holdings as well. I mean, they're already doing good on food, but you know, it could be better. We'll go ahead and upgrade the garrison barracks while we're at it, and we'll put them on festival and games. All right, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and I don't think we have time to do any more sieges in this episode, so I'll go ahead and end it here. This one may be a bit short. I don't remember how long the crash, the recording was before the crash. So if this episode's a bit short, I do apologize. It's not a normal thing for me. We do have an upgrade here though. Oh, okay, and charm, nice. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's actually very, very good. I actually like that a lot. But yes, anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. A special thank you to the channel members again. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Mooncheese, Cameron, Franklin, Shadow Fighter Pro, and JT Morris. And if you are looking to get those channel membership benefits fulfilled, it's going to happen in the Sturgia series and in the Rome Reborn series. And that's only with the towns. The companions are currently being fulfilled, but obviously, oh, okay, I hit Clan Tier 4. I didn't even know. Yeah, I hit Clan Tier 4, so I guess we'll have to get one more of those Clan Tier 2 channel members slotted in there. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Peace out.